friend, it's Lynn from Feathers on Crochet. How are you doing today? I wanted to take you through my process of making my first hexagon item, which is going to be a purse. I'll put a picture of it right here, so you'll see what I'm trying to get it to look like. And this is what I have so far. So
What do I do?
So I have a customer in Ohio that asked me if I could make something similar to this purse. And so I said, I'm going to try it. I have never in my life made a granny square. It's not my favorite thing to make. But these hexagon ones, they're hexagons, they're not squares. So, um, I know I'm splitting hairs. But it was fun. I like doing it. So I got this far, and somehow I got to figure out how to fold these up to attach it, and then the opening is up here. So I'm a little bit at a loss, but I'm connecting each one. I'm going to keep going. So you have to hold me accountable to get this done because I really want to see how it turns out. I also have I bought some material to put a liner in it. And so we'll see. I don't really know how to do that, but we're going to learn as we go. So thank you for joining me in this process. Let's see how it turns out. Okay, here is the back of my hexagon purse. So, and as you can see in the picture, it's got double crochet around the opening of the bag. So I'm going to start double crocheting here because we also have to add a little tab. So I'm going to start here and go around, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, I mistakenly said double crochet on the next row. What I meant was that there are 2 rows of crochet. So this row I am doing a slip stitch, maybe, in this row. This will be really interesting to see how it turns out. I started my first cardigan today, and I had a friend helping me out getting started, so I'm very excited to see how that's going to turn out. I'll have to show that to you next time. So we're just going to slip stitch all the way around, and I'll meet you back at front. Okay, so here we are back in the front where we started. And I think I'm going to do my last slip stitch here. And it does look nicer because now it's more uniform all the way around, where it looks like some of the spots where the colors were changing in the corners here weren't all even. So now it looks a lot more uniform. Okay, so what we're going to do at this point is I'm going to crochet a little tab on here to go back, and my idea is to put, instead of a button, I want to put a magnet on that little tab, or maybe a snap, I'm not sure, but we'll see. But let me crochet that little tab and I'll get back to you. Okay, so as you can see, I did 4 or 5 rows of half doubles once I put a row of single in here, and then I did like 4 rows of half doubles. That way I could snap right across here. I got to sew in these ends, but I need to buy a magnet clasp. And then that part will be done. And then I just have to get 2 gold jump rings here, attach them here, because as you can see by the picture, the leather strap, it doesn't have a jump ring on here, but I think it would be a little more sturdy if it did. I don't know. I'm just thinking that might be better. I've got the leather strap that I got from Walmart for, I think, $10. And that'll be on the last clip here when I get the jump rings, finish this, and then you could see the finished product, hopefully next week. Okay, here's been the part I've been most afraid of, sewing it together. So we'll go through a few of these stitches. I'm not crazy about hand sewing, but my machine is on the fritz because got jammed up. So here I am hand sewing. And I cannot figure out how to unjam my sewing machine. Stuck. My sewing machine needle is stuck down into the bobbin part, and I can't turn the, the wheel on the end or anything. It's just totally stuck. Okay, I'm playing thread chicken with this thread instead of yarn chicken. And I think I'm going to make it, by golly. I think I'll have this liner just about all sewed up. Haha. We'll see. Another couple stitches. And then the trick is going to be seeing if it fits inside the actual purse. And then sewing the liner to the top of the purse, which may be a little tricky too. Oops, go here. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this neck camera. Yeah, I think that's about right. So I have sewed it. I'm going to cut off the thread, turn it inside out, and then we'll try to put it in the purse and see how that looks. Now I'll still have to hem this to sew it around the edge of the opening. But that's where we are. Stay tuned. So here's the lining. It fit in there pretty good. I just got to sew it up. Hi again, everybody. Hey, are you ready to see the finished product? I've got it right here. I'm going to show you in a minute. But first, I'd like to ask if you could please subscribe and like and comment below to let me know what you think of today's video. So here's what I did. Here's the finished product. I put these little jump rings on it. Those were a little bit hard to get on, not too bad. And then here's my strap. And that was easy. It's just got the little hooks. So here we go, this one here. And all I need to get is a little magnet. It's in the mail, it's on the way. A little magnet to close this up. There's the lining, first time, so that's that. But I think it's adorable. I think it's a cute little bag. It's my first time making hexagons, so I'm pretty proud of it. So let me know what you guys think if you've made anything like this before. And don't forget to join me on Wednesday for Wednesday Whip Knockouts that I've taken over from Tiffany Hansen. So Wednesday Central Time, 2 o'clock. I will see you there. And please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.